Hey guys, welcome to the part 2 of 10 cool things that you can do with Huawei Mate and Lite. So without any further delays, let's get to it and take a look at these 10 cool things. Now the first thing that I want to show you here is called app twins. So with app twins you can essentially use two copies of an app. So you can use two Facebooks, two Messengers, Snapchats or WhatsApp. So in this case, if you turn on app twin, so for example for WhatsApp I turn on app twin and I've got two SIM cards that I'm using on this phone. I can use two WhatsApps with two different numbers. So I guess that's really cool. So there is one WhatsApp and there would be second one here. So there you go, we have one and then we have second copy of the WhatsApp. You can do the same for some other apps, for example Facebook, Messenger, Snapchat or Viber or whatever else you're using. All the apps that are supported by this feature will appear here and then you can use two copies of those apps. Now there is another really incredible feature that Huawei has introduced and it's called private space. And to see how it works out, you need to go in settings, and in settings you need to go in advanced settings. In advanced settings, go in users, and here you will see this option called add private space. So simply tap on it and it will ask you for a nickname. So in here, let's just say I will add J and press add. Now it's telling me that you can use your fingerprint or password to quickly access private space from the lock screen. Your private space fingerprint can't be identical to those you use to log into your main space. So basically you have a private space and a main space, and your fingerprint scanner for the main space cannot be used for private space. So let me show you how this works. So if I tap next, and in here I simply add my password, which can be anything, and confirm it, and it's creating a private space for me, and I'll wait. So there you go, private space J has been created for me, and now I get to associate a fingerprint that is different from my primary fingerprint. So right now I've got index fingers of my right and left hands registered on this fingerprint scanner, but now I can register a third finger here. So let's tap associate and let's go with the middle finger now. So there we go. And it has been enrolled, and let's press OK. So let's see how this works. So if I turn on the screen and I use my index finger to unlock, so I am using my index finger on the fingerprint scanner and it is switching me to my main space, switching to Honor. So this is the main space, the one that I've been using all along. So there we go, back to usual. But if I lock the phone again and then use my middle finger to unlock the phone, so if I do that, it will switch to J, which is my private space. We also have a file safe here, so you can keep your files and your audios and your photos safe. So if we go in file manager, we see this option here called save. Let's go in save and unlock it with your fingerprint scanner using the main finger. And then you are in here, so you can add your images, audios, videos and files and lock it up with your fingerprint scanner, and they'll be safe and hidden from the prying eyes. Next up, we also have got an app locker in here. So if I go in phone manager, and in phone manager I go in app lock and use my fingerprint to unlock it, here I can lock any app that I want. It's built into the software of this phone, so you don't have to download an app locker from the Play Store. It works great, it works easily, there is no problem at all. So let's go ahead and try to unlock gallery from here. So there we go, it's locked. If I just use my fingerprint and it's unlocked. So pretty easy and simple to use. Now you can also play around with the notification panel at the top. So go in settings, and in settings go in notifications and status bar, and here you will see this option called notification method. Now tap on it, and here you can actually choose what should show up on the notification panel. Either you want the notification icons from the apps that the notifications are coming through, or you want the numbers. So if you have got 3 or 4 notifications, it will show a number 4, so you get to know that you've got 4 notifications pending. But if you choose icons, it will only show the icons of the apps from which the notifications have arrived. There is also an option to choose the battery percentage in here, so you can choose it within the battery icon in here, so it will appear within the icon. You can choose next to icon, so it will appear outside of the icon, or you can simply choose do not show, so you can play around with that as well. I usually like to put it inside the icon because it's more clean and simple. Now the battery capacity of the phone is 3340 milliamp hour and it lasts all day long. It has a great battery life. But there is one option that allows you to extend battery life even further. So if we go in settings and go in battery settings, here you will see this option called ultra power saving mode. So right now I will get 1 day from this battery right now from 98%, but if I turn on the ultra power saving mode, it will give me 2 days and 22 hours. So that's incredible. So let's turn it on and see what happens. So it essentially turns off everything and the background is all black, and you can choose only 6 apps to appear here. So you can add pretty much any app from your app drawer and that will appear here, and you can only use these 6 apps. Also, settings are limited, so you only get Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, mobile data and location information, and that's about it pretty much. So in case you're in a pinch and you want to conserve your battery, you have got an incredible option here to save your battery. Another really cool feature in this phone is called touch disable or gloves mode. So if you go in settings and in settings go in smart assistants, here you will see this option called touch disable mode, which prevent mistaken operations being carried out on your phone when it's in your pocket. So if you turn this feature on and your phone is in the pocket, it will prevent any accidental touches and prevent any accidental calls that you might make to other people. And then there is also this gloves mode, which allows you to use the display of the phone even while wearing gloves. So if you are living in a place where you have to wear gloves in winters, it's that cold, you can still use the display with the gloves on. You don't have to take them off. So I guess that is also great. Now on the lock screen, this is called magazine unlock. So basically what you can do here is simply swipe up from the bottom and you get some controls here. So you have got a voice recorder here, or you can also launch calculator, flashlight, and there's a timer and barcode reader. So you have got these shortcuts. You cannot change them, they're there, they're fixed, but they're handy when your phone is locked and you still have to use any of these shortcuts. And here you can also change the wallpaper. So if you simply swipe, you get new wallpapers here, and if you press this button down here, you will get a new wallpaper every time you will turn on the screen. So there is that. And if you press this pause button, it will pause on that wallpaper and it will not be changed after that. So I guess that's also pretty cool. Now you can also remove a wallpaper, favorite it, share it with someone else or your friends, and then you can go in the settings, and in settings you can actually subscribe to different subscriptions. So you have got a few to choose from. There is Huawei featured, Leica, photography, travel, transportation and stuff like that. And then you can even add your own photos here. So if you have your own photos or you want your own photos to appear on the lock screen, you can also add them, and obviously you can choose from the downloaded photos. In the end, there is one more feature that I want to talk about, and it is called video pop-up player. So if we go in video player, so there we go, and we go in camera. So this is just a 15-second video that I shot for this purpose. So if we go in here and start the video, we get this button here at the top. So if we tap on it, it will launch the video in this pop-up view. So while you're watching the video, you can work around on your phone doing whatever you want to do while the video will run in this pop-up video player. Simply tap on it and you get more settings in here. You can fast forward it or slide it forward or backward and go back to full screen as well. So that's about it from this video, guys. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. So you can catch me up on Twitter, Instagram or Facebook. The links will be in the description, and I will see you in the next video, guys. Till then, take care. Bye bye.